to my campsite. Today I'm going to be setting up a new canvas tent. If you've seen my channel before, you'll know that I used to have a bell tent. It was also a canvas tent, but it was time to be replaced. So I thought I'd try something a little different this time. I like the wall tents better. The tent comes in 2 bags. One bag is the actual tent itself, plus ground sheet. And the other bag is the poles, stakes, and all the other stuff. So if you're planning on using a lightweight tent, I would not go with one of these tents, because both these bags are just over 100 pounds each. So they're heavy duty tents, but they're not for lightweight camping style trips. Well, here's the contents of the one bag. It's got the tent in it, plus operator's manual. There's a setup instruction in there, so I'll go. And the other bag is basically the hardware, everything but the canvas tent and the ground sheet. Okay, I've got all the pieces for the roof laid out. All I have to do is put it together now. It's fairly straightforward. These little pins here, they lock into these holes for these T's to hold the frame together. They're actually kind of nice. Once they're in, they're locked. For the top of the wall, it's a little different. They have these little clips here. They don't actually lock in, but just hold it in place. Just slide them in like that. There we go. The next step is put up the sidewall poles on one side only, and that'll make putting the actual tent on much easier, because you have to slide it over all 100 plus pounds of it by yourself. A really nice feature of this tent is these little chains in here. They're spring loaded. This way you never lose track of which piece goes with which piece. That's pretty simple. Okay, posts are up on one side of the wall. Now it's time to put the actual canvas tent on, which I think is not going to be easy. I have to slide it from this side over the top to that side. Okay, tarp is on. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. The first part's hard. Once you get part way on, it's not as hard anymore because you have less weight on the ground. The next step is to put those 4 poles on that side. Well, it's getting there. The next step is guidelines. Quite beautiful. So I'll get that done. And then we'll head inside and have a look at the inside. These are the stakes that come with the tent, plus a rubber mallet. Little feature is the automatic tighteners. It makes tightening these guidelines so easy. It also has a shock curb. Well, guidelines are all up. So we'll put the ground sheet in. I think we'll take a look in the inside before I do that. The one really nice thing this tent has that my other tent didn't was windows. 3 on each side. Big windows, bug screen. Very nice feature. First thing I noticed when I walk inside this tent is just how much bigger it is than my other tent. Stove jack is at the back in this tent. There are 2 doors. There's one at the back. There's one of the windows. Very nice. Plastic. There's a bug screen on the other side. There's that cable. I didn't actually show how I put it in there. But it kind of holds the whole tent together. At least, well, the roof part anyway. There's one on either end. There's the other one over there. Front door is bigger than the back door. Everywhere there's a post or a pole, the tent is reinforced. You can see it. That way you don't have to worry about the poles wearing a hole through the canvas tent. There's a skirt on the bottom. Not sure exactly how I'm going to fasten that down yet. That is for an air conditioner, which I'm sure I will never use. This tent's mainly for winter camping anyway. It's nicer in the summer, but just tiny little clips that fasten the wall onto the posts at the bottom. Okay, ground sheet is in place. It's a lot heavier duty than I thought it would be. I still think I'm going to end up putting plywood on the floor with a little bit of insulation.